following presentation of the National Football League. Let's win. Please welcome your 2027 Houston Texans.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Sheds off the tackle. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Panthers first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Carolina.
Now back to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Panther first
now
down.
a run. It's the rookie from Nebraska. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. Pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Complete to Michael Pittman. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
On On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There's not been too many defenses have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
And his throw is incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. And his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. Jefferson moving in motion left. They go play action here on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Here is 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. This is taken around the 12. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Herbert now. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40.
1st and 10
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Jackson's
2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Texans first down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here's Herbert. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Watson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
A try here for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Panthers 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Down to the 25. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Panthers' 25-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his receiver, Watson. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Brings up
Herbert. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Texans first down.
With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Ben Simmons, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Texans add 6 to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First down, Panthers.
On play action, they'll throw. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he'll be taken down, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Panther football to start quarter number 2. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a 1st down here.
And the Panthers, 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for the 1st down.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And this time the yards won't come so easy, as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll set up a throw. Finds the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Well, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Dalton Kincaid. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Pacheco on the read option. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Texans at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Inside handoff, Smith. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll set up to throw.
34-yard line.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Texans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances, and he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 7 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Running left, it's Warren. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun, Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
So the first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now back to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. He'll drop to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Josh Hines-Allen. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Texans take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So halftime is upon us on past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. He's still barreling through. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now a 2nd and 10.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Herbert now. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll get across midfield into Carolina territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And the Texans
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Herbert. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Here's Herbert. He'll try and do this himself. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field.
Complete
3rd and 8.
Dalton Kincaid. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
The score, Texans 21.
So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And the Panther first down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Smith up the middle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll go with a keeper.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. In motion right is Pittman.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And the Panthers are set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll drop the throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And we'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
That's caught down the field by Palmer. He's to the 15.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Trey Palmer,
71 yards.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Panthers first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Intended for Michael Pittman. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
The 39-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. The Panthers on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 14. Back to throw again.
That one out wide and intercepted.
Picked up by DJ Reed. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
And the Texans first down.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Herbert. Touchdown, Texans.
Ben Simmons.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Texans add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan of how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Panthers 13.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably Not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Panthers, first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Another Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw here.
Across the middle, he finds Robinson.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Daniil Hunter just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Third and long.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach had plenty to say about this game.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. So here are the Texans to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start first and 10. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line is taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's Herbert.
Got his man, it's Warren. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
7-yard gain. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the give, it's Warren.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Chase Young on the tackle.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Herbert now. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Gets past one man and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
Now a 2nd and 6. fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Panthers,
they'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
The second down.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 62 yards.
And the Panthers get a bit closer.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. They're going to take this to about the 10-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, they run the option on second down.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Houston, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11.